Good morning, beautiful dear one. Welcome to day 12. I am feeling a little depleted at the moment, a little low energy, and I just wanted to remind you to give yourself permission to slow down, to rest, to honor the season of winter, and that it's okay to just be a human being. It's why, in fact, we are called human beings, not human doings. So, again, it has been my commitment to myself, to you, to continue to show up for this practice, for this magic, and also honor my no, honor my body, my energy, my mind, my spirit, while still keeping my commitments. So, anyways, without further ado, let's start on the magic day 12. Magical people who make a difference. At times, our own light goes out and it's rekindled by a spark from another person. What a perfect synchronistic magic lesson today. Wow. Okay. Each one of us has cause to think with deep gratitude for those who have lighted the flame within us. So yeah, right now, as I'm feeling depleted, even just reading this and understanding and knowing the people who, have made a difference in my day or who inspire me, that lifts me, and vice versa. We help each other. Every one of us has received help, support, or guidance from another person at a particular time in our life when we needed it most. Sometimes another person alters the course of our life through their encouragement, guidance, or just being there at the right time. And then life goes on and we tend to forget those times when one person touched us or changed our life. Sometimes you don't even realize the impact a person had until the future, when you look back on your life and realize that a particular person was pivotal in magically changing the direction of your life for the better. The person may have been a teacher, a coach, an uncle, an aunt, a sibling, a grandparent, or a family member. They may have been a doctor, a nurse, a best friend. They may have been the person who introduced you to your current partner or a particular interest that became one of your greatest passions. Maybe they were someone you didn't even know, and they appeared in your life very briefly, performing a random act of kindness that touched you to the core. My grandmother gave me my love for books, cooking, and the countryside. By sharing her love of those things with me, all of this affected and changed the course of my life. Cooking became my passion. For 20 years, my love of books eventually led me to become a writer, and my love of the countryside has influenced where I live throughout my life. My grandmother also disciplined me with a steel hand to say thank you. At the time, I thought she was just teaching me to be polite. It was only later in my life that I realized she was teaching me to say the magic words, and that was the greatest gift my grandmother ever gave me. She is not alive anymore, but I continue to be grateful for her, for this huge influence she had on the course of my life. Thank you, Grandma. Today, you're going to go back thinking about the magical people who have impacted your life. Find a quiet space and sometime during the day today, sit down and think of 3 extraordinary people who have made a difference in your life. Once you have your 3 people, work one person at a time and talk out loud to each person as though they were present, telling him or her the reasons why you're grateful to them and how they affected the course of your life. Make sure you do this magical practice with all 3 people in the one session, because it will take your feeling of gratitude to a far deeper level. If you split up this magical practice throughout the day, you will not feel the same depth of gratitude, nor receive the magical results. Here's an example of what you might want to say. Sarah, I want to thank you for the time you encouraged me to follow my heart. It was lost and confused that day, and your words touched me and lifted me out of despair. Because of what you said, I found the courage to follow my dream, and I moved to France and work as an apprentice chef. I am living my dream, and I couldn't be happier, all because of what you said to me that day. Thank you, Sarah. It is very important that you say the reasons why you're grateful, and you can't say too much. Instead, the more you say, the more you feel, the more amazing the results. You will see the magic explode into your life from doing this practice in numbers of the most powerful acts of gratitude you can ever perform. If you're not in a position to talk out loud, then you can write down your words to each person and address them as though you're writing a letter. When you have completed this practice, you will feel a huge difference in the way that you feel. The evidence of gratitude's power is working first and foremost, and it makes you happy. The secondary evidence of gratitude's power is to attract wonderful things. And as if it all wasn't good enough, the happiness you feel after practicing gratitude also attracts more wonderful things, which make you even happier. That's the magic of life. That's the magical power of gratitude. Okay, guys, so start your day with your 10 blessings and then go and find somewhere throughout the day to write down a list of 3 people who made a difference in your life, speaking out loud how this made a difference, how this impacted your life, and thanking that person, all 3 of them at the same time. Work through one list, one person at a time, and then go through the other 2. And then just before going to bed, speaking to your magic rock. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful Friday. You are so loved. I appreciate you so much. I feel you energetically. I see you. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.